Hey guys, it's Mandy, and I am here with a little con survival guide video. My first con was January 2015, maybe last January, I think. I don't know. It was a Walker Stalker con. It was in San Francisco. I'm a little disappointed. They haven't been back since. But I learned a lot that day. I wish I would have read something or watched a video that kind of warned me about what to expect. So I thought it would be fun to make a little video um, that explains what's going to happen, what's going on, what each thing means. Let's get started. Alright, first things first. Wear comfortable shoes. If you plan on cosplaying and you have to wear like these crazy boots or these crazy heels, make sure to pack a pair of tennis shoes, flip-flops, whatever you find most comfortable. Don't bring a new pair of shoes. Your feet are going to be killing you by the end of the weekend. So make sure to wear comfortable shoes or at least bring comfortable shoes with you. Next thing, you are going to be waiting in line a lot of the day. If you have general admission or even sometimes VIP for Walker Stalker, depending on the celebrity, there's a lot of lines. That's why comfortable shoes are important. That's why you should pack water or a snack or something. I know Norman Reedus' line can get up to like 5 hours long. It just depends on which con, how big it is, how many people are there. So be prepared for a lot of waiting. If you do get a gold pass or a platinum pass, you do get, it says walk to the front of the line, but I've only been to FanFest, and I had a gold pass for that, and you're not like technically walk to the front. They have its own line, and there's usually no one in it. So there are definitely perks if you can afford the platinum or the gold, and you don't like waiting in lines. There are a lot of perks for those tickets. Not only when it comes to lines, but I really like panels at cons, and if you haven't been to one, you should definitely go. And you get primary seating, like the platinum gets the first couple rows or whatever, and then the gold sits right behind. So you're literally like right by the stage, and it's really cool. Definitely recommend it if you can afford it. If not, general admission, VIP, whatever you can afford, definitely just go to the con. It's a lot of fun. Plan your day out ahead of time. There is so much to do at the cons. You think, oh, I have all weekend, it's 2 days or 3 days. No, if you don't plan out what you want to do, you're not going to get everything done, is my personal opinion. Even with VIP or whatever, it's just there's so many things to do and such, just pack into one weekend. So I recommend making like a list, going on the con's website and seeing what time the panels are supposed to be done, what the photo op schedule, and the stuff like that. That way you can write it down and you know what you want to do and when you're going to do it, sort of thing. That way you don't kind of go off track. Alright, so let's say you can't decide between a photo op or a autograph of a certain celebrity and you don't want to spend money on both, or you don't have time to do both. Each is very different. So I'm just going to go over a little bit about what each one is so you can decide which one's better for you. So the photo ops, those are really fast. They have a ton of people to get through. So expect like literally a second. You're going to walk up, person's going to put their arm around you or whatever. You have like a couple seconds if you want to do a certain pose, but be really quick about it because they have so many people to go through and you don't want to take up too much time. So if you have a pose, make sure you know how you're going to explain it when you get up there so the celebrity and you can do it together. But if you don't have a pose in mind, don't worry. The whole simple, arm around the person and a big smile always works. So that is really quick. You don't really get a conversation with the person. Sometimes you get a, hey, how are you? Or like a quick little conversation, but that's it. Don't expect to be able to like give them anything or ask them anything. Just a quick photo, and the photos always turn out really good. Don't worry if you blink or something. I had a girl in front of me, she blinked, and the photographer quickly had them go get her to redo the picture. So don't be like, oh, I'm worried about spending this much money because what if I blink? Don't worry, you will not blink. Just make sure your hair looks good. Everything will be fine. All right, now on to the autograph. it is not a meet and greet. It is just an autograph. You get to talk to the person, but it really depends on the celebrity how long you get to talk to them. For example, Norman Reedus, don't expect more than about 30 seconds, at max. Just a quick conversation, tell them what you want to say, or if you have a question, make sure you have it ready. So I definitely recommend before you go up, while you're waiting in line, make sure you know what you want to say. That way when you get up there, you're not stalling or panicking, and make sure you know what you want to say, sort of thing. Or if you have something to give them, make sure you have it out and ready. If you don't have something that you want them to sign, you didn't bring anything or you didn't find anything that would work, don't worry. The whole table has like different pictures that you can pick, and you kind of just pick one and you put they put your name on it, so the actor or actress knows how to spell your name, and then it works out. So again, not a meet and greet, so don't expect a lot of time, but it does depend on the celebrity. I've met Michael Rooker before, and his line, I was at the end of it. So I had a couple-minute conversation with him just because I was at the end of it. But with Norman Reedus, don't expect a lot of time. Just sometimes you get lucky with some celebrities. If you're at the end of the line, or if the line's really short, they'll spend more time talking to you, answering questions. So that's really cool. Those are the differences between the two. If you want a picture, but you really want to do the whole autograph experience, some celebrities allow selfies at their table, but not all of them do. Usually at Walker Stalker Con, they have like a sign which celebrities do what at their table, like if it's just autographs or if they do selfies as well. So, and sometimes they do like a little combo, like $40 for the autograph and then $30 for a selfie, but if you want to do both, it's $60. So you kind of are saving money there. And selfies are cool. The photo ops are really professional looking, but sometimes people like more natural. So if that's what you want to do, selfies are for you. If you're not a good selfie taker, don't worry. The volunteers are more than happy to take the photo for you. I have had them do that before. And also, don't be afraid to ask the volunteers questions. That's what they're there for. They are super helpful. I've never ran across a volunteer that was mean or, was like, oh God, this is a dumb question. A lot of people, this is their first con. They don't know what to expect. So be sure to ask the volunteers. They are very nice people. Another thing, con crud is a real thing. I don't know about you guys, but I have a really weak immune system. So every time I go to a con, I get sick. Sometimes, you get lucky. It just depends on the person, but I still try to fight it off. I recommend a week before the con, taking your airborne. The day of the con, taking your airborne. Make sure to wash your hands a lot. Some people just show up, they're sick. Most people are very polite and considerate, but some people, it never ceases to amaze me that adults don't know how to cover their mouths when they're sneezing or coughing. So, you're in a tight space, you're in a line, it's going to happen. So make sure you wash your hands a lot. Try not to touch your mouth or whatever after you're touching something that everyone else is touching. Parking. Parking is a nightmare. It can be a nightmare. It depends on the con and how big the venue is. If you're going out of state or out of city for a con, make sure you get a hotel that's within walking distance, or it has like a bus route or something, because you don't want to be, the day of the con, you're dealing with all this crap and there's no parking. So most, like Walker Stalker Con and Wizard World, they have a host hotel that is, nearest the convention or has a shuttle or something. I recommend those, but they are more expensive. They always tend to be more expensive. So if you're looking to cut corners, definitely go on some sort of travel site, look up what's near the venue, and something that's within walking distance. That way you don't have to deal with parking. I definitely recommend will call the night before, just because the day of the con, you're going to be stressed and you're trying to get everything, and the lines are really long for will call the day of. So I definitely recommend getting your ticket the day before. That way when you get to the con, you're in and you're good. Talk a little bit about the pros and cons, or not the cons, but just a little bit about platinum and gold tickets. People have a lot of questions about these. in comparison to the VIP. I noticed Walker Stalker Con doesn't do celebrity VIPs anymore. I'm not sure why, but they have different kinds of VIPs now. There's Platinum, which is top one, most expensive, and it has the most stuff, and then Gold, and then VIP, and then General Admission. Platinum has a lot of perks. It's also the most expensive one. They have, just trying to think off the top of my head, they have, you get a convention poster, you get a t-shirt, you get 4 autographs of your choosing, and 4 photo ops. So really, you're getting a lot for the money you're spending, and not only that, but you get front 2 rows for the panels. And also, no long lines. That is a perk of Platinum and Gold, is there's no long lines, which I know there's a lot of people out there who hate lines, but then again, there's some people that love them. You know, some people go to the con by themselves, and you know, I've made friends in lines just because, you know, you're bored, other people are bored, and you're all there for the same reason. So you're gonna meet people in line, even if you go to the convention alone and you're like, oh god, this sucks, like I'm by myself. You're still gonna meet people in line. You're all there for the same reason. You all love comic books, Walking Dead, whatever the con is for. All right, so Gold is cheaper than Platinum. It has less stuff. It has 2 autographs and 2 photo ops instead of 4, but it's much more reasonable, I think, for the price. And then there is VIP. VIP, the perks, I believe you just the other 2 you get into the convention early, and I believe the VIP perks is you get into the convention early, and you get in line before general admission. But the VIP lines can get pretty long because there is more VIP passes, obviously, more than there are Gold or Platinum. Those tickets sell out, I know, for Atlanta. I'm not sure about anywhere else. I'm assuming they probably do. So if you're planning on getting tickets, Platinum and Gold, don't wait if you can like avoid it. Just because I know for Atlanta the tickets went on sale for Atlanta Walker Stalker Con. The tickets went on sale, I want to say like a week or 2 after this year's con. And at the time, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can go because I live in California. So I didn't know if I could go. So I waited to buy tickets. And just recently, I figured it out. I was like, you know what? Screw it. You're going to go. They're not coming to California. So I'm going to Atlanta this year. It's my first year. I'm super excited about it. But I waited until this morning, and I barely got lucky and got gold passes. I knew only a few of them were being released. And I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get them, but so worth it. I'm glad I got them. So don't wait. Yes, later there will be more released, but it's less, and it's just a lot easier to just buy the tickets when they get released. That way you're not stressed out. You get the tickets you want. Also, bring cash. Cash is key. In order to buy, once you're there, so I recommend purchasing photo ops in advance because they do sell out for certain celebrities. So if you want to make sure you get that photo op, buy it ahead of time. You can't buy autographs ahead of time. You have to wait for the day of. But photo ops, you can definitely buy ahead of time, and I do recommend it. And also, back to the whole bringing cash thing. I know they have ATMs there, but you don't want to pay the extra fees and stuff. It's just a hassle, and it's usually like $5 or something. So just bring cash. It's key for everything there. In order to get autographs and stuff, you know, they take cash. That's it. Some of the vendors, like if you're trying to buy like the swag, comic books, whatever, pops, some of them take credit cards, but not all of them do. So it's better to be safe and sorry and just bring some cash just so you have it and you're ready. Bring a portable phone charger. This is very important. I wish someone would have told me this because when I went to my first con, my phone was dead after 2 hours just because you're taking a ton of pictures, tons of video. You're in line, you're bored, you're on Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. Bring a portable charger. You don't want to, I mean, some people bring chargers and then they're kind of stuck to the wall on their phone. You don't want to be that person. You want to be able to experience everything. So either bring 1 or even 2 just so you're prepared and you can enjoy the con like everybody else. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers everything, all the advice, all the tips that I have for you guys. If you have any questions, I will be here to answer your questions. in the comments below. Any sort of questions at all, I'm here. I know sometimes a con can be overwhelming, but it's a fun experience. Definitely, if you ever have a chance, go. Whether it's Walker Stalker Con, Wizard World, even San Diego Comic Con, which is, that's like magic to get tickets to that. But any sort of con you can go to, you should definitely go. Hopefully, I'll see you guys at a future convention. So until next time.